With you, always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And his opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight.
Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of...
And this one has... And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Missing with the hook. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Frazier is in trouble again. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, he's in there throwing bombs again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Jab misses. Not many people in the heavyweight division hit like him. The very close round with 10 seconds to go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be... Well, we know they've got the advantage. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Well, Johnny can keep the momentum going after that last huge round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction until...
There's no way Frazier survives this. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That can never happen.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight would say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, we're entering death. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. They're on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Frazier in trouble. Down goes Frazier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that forever hope? In the fight at Evander Holyfield, he could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Just got countered. Let's see how the game plan changes. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything very well because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You'd like to see more jabs. That right hook catching air. Frazier in trouble. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Has he weathered the storm?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked out. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Those counter punches hurt. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Doesn't score. This is the beginning of the end for this legend. So it's play. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin, it doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still.
Smoking Joe may go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you all right?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you.
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more.
Joe Frazier just got clipped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and up